As a farm girl, my favorite thing to do was stand on a hilltop and look at the world around you. See for 100 kilometers in every direction to feel part of nature. You're never very far from nature in Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan is an unsung gem. We have the great open spaces of the wonderful fields of canola, and we have the most beautiful skies in the world. I'm Bernadette McIntyre, the Lieutenant Governor of Saskatchewan. My mom was quite a knitter, so we grew up with all kinds of wool products.
I got to make the mittens for the Lieutenant Governor, and are made out of some of Karen's yarn, and I called them Tudor Rose, just to kind of play off a little bit on our royal theme.
We went out, myself, my husband, to visit Karen and Howard Smith. It's a wonderful production they have going there, a great little store. We got to meet some of their weavers and spinners and knitters.
The dyeing process that Karen has developed is second to none.
The yarn itself is so evenly spun. There's no thick spots or thin spots. There's a depth of color that you don't see in a commercially dyed yarn.
One lady said, "You mean this fleece that I see on the skirting table is that yarn? How can that be? How does it transform so beautifully from the raw material to a finished product?" How many steps it goes through to become an actual skein of yarn. And they're just in awe.
The first project that I knit with it, I texted her and I said, "This is absolutely decadent." It was so lovely to knit with. I could do it all day long.
For me, it's just seeing them out on the grasslands, turning sunshine into meat and wool, basically, is a pretty awesome process to be a part of. My name is Brooke Aitken, and this is Chris Howard, and we are Loch Lomond Livestock. We are sheep and beef farmers from Eyebrow, Saskatchewan. We move our sheep quite a bit. We practice rotational grazing, try to leave things better than we found them.
It's just a nice way to live a life. Healthy land and healthy animals, healthy people.
We're trying to help capture carbon using the sheep. They're regenerating the land as they go.
We're seeing a real resurgence in young people getting back into industry. Grasslands Sheep Exhibition is something that's been around for over 40 years. We have about 850 producers, about 70,000 breeding ewes. We call it an exhibition because the whole industry is represented here.
There's definitely a desire for people to want wool bedding. It can help you sleep longer and deeper, and to know where it comes from, to know what's in it, to know that it's good for you.
And it's also a social event. We call it a celebration of the industry in our province.
The millennial generation, I think, is becoming more interested in where everything is coming from.
It's a renewable product that is ongoing and has been for centuries.
The vibrancy of color that you find in woolen weavings and other textiles is unmatched.
It's an old craft being revived. We've got youth now interested in learning a skill that's been passed down through generations.
It is connected to the land and to the animal, which is a really important conceptual thread for some artists.
A weaving is not a painting. It doesn't come to life when it enters a frame. It comes to life when it exits a frame.
A cooperative that was working out of Standing Buffalo First Nation, the Sioux Handcraft Guild. Their largest commission is hung in the Dr. Archer Library here on campus. We've got a piece by Pat Adams, and this is a pick-on-pick technique. So this is done on a loom. And what he did was he would lift the warp threads individually in order to pass the wool in between the two. You can see these flecks of blue, and they're not continuous. They sort of come up, and that helps to give that really shimmering quality to his work and really pops the color out. He uses wool yarn as a painter uses paint.
I had to invent a new vocabulary to understand what weaving does. Something that's to the side, the frame is right there in the weave, in between the threads. As the threads disappear and it becomes a textile, that is the frame of weaving.
I wear it year-round. The qualities for wool are just so awesome. It's pretty hard to beat for working outside.
From the farm, the agriculture, you're out in the cold in the wintertime and you need something heavy, something warm.
Wool is temperature regulating. It's going to wick away moisture.
As you see here in this amazing weaving, it holds dye in a particularly beautiful way.
I think that's where the genesis or the origins of knitting is in this province. Yeah, you can have the big sweaters, but you can have something really nice and soft and delicate right against your skin too.
The knitter from Gravelburg, Mariette Anderson, knit beautiful scarves for both the king and queen.
Karen gave me a call and she says, you better be sitting down. How do you represent Saskatchewan in a knitted project?
Between the two of us, we're able to put my yarn and her expertise together and make a gift for His Majesty the King and Queen.
Of course, wool is one of the King's #1 initiatives. And when we went through the gifts with the King, he was very thrilled.
Just unbelievable to have that opportunity and privilege to provide a gift for His Majesty.
The scarves would be going to Scotland because that's where they would be able to wear them.
Take a three-dimensional province, its people, its landscape, and present it to the King in something meaningful. They all come together to build the fabric of our province.
I fell in love with Saskatchewan, so this is where I want to be.
Well, there's so many special things about Saskatchewan, but the most special thing about Saskatchewan is its people. People grew up in Saskatchewan and grew things that actually feed and clothe the world.
It's like walking back in time a little bit. The communities are like they used to be on bygone days. People are willing to really put themselves out and help each other, and that's part of community.
The people have so much heart and warmth and show such hospitality, resilience.
We're simple people. We have uncomplicated lives. And I think Saskatchewan's a great place to live.